Hello everybody and welcome back. This is MarkGamingShark. Today I'm going to be playing some Hearthstone for you. Currently my quests are set up for mostly Warlock, which you'll be able to see here in a little bit, but if we just go back here, I mostly have, if I just want a couple more for Warlock, I'll get those. So I'll probably be playing or showing off the Warlock deck mostly today. We're just going to go through some casual. Later on I will be showing some ranked gameplay once I get a little more comfortable with my current deck, which is my Beast deck, which is the Hunter deck. I love playing that deck, but for today we will be showing off the Warlock. And we have to go through this little gameplay intro thing. It takes, it says under a minute. It can take under a minute. But so we were lucky enough, I guess, to be able to get under a minute. And we are facing a warrior. These guys can be kind of a pain. Going away from that for a second, typically whenever you start out here, you don't want to have many creatures more, or any, if possible, that are more than 3 mana costs. I like all of these, so I'm going to confirm these settings. If you have more than that, you're just typically not going to see them be able to play, and you could have had much better cards in the meantime. And it looks like I'm starting off here. So we have one, we can put another one, and that looks like a good one to kind of start out with. So we're going to play that, drop down the Void Walker that has a taunt as well, and then this little guy that can do good damage, and then if he's killed he has a death rattle, which is a after death effect to do 2 damage to the enemy player. So it's a very strong start off for us. The disadvantage, I guess, of facing most warriors, or what makes them really strong, is their ability to armor up if they just start stacking a whole bunch of creatures, and also their weapons for their actual character that they can equip are extremely powerful in most cases. And he gave us a greeting here, so we will give him a greeting as well. And now we have 2. This is a very strong card to play, but I do have a fairly good setup here in my hand, so I do not want to discard a card at random right now. So we will drop another taunt creature down, be able to get something, and we will attack him directly, so that I do not really want that guy to die yet. We'll kill that little guy off just for now. That'll be the end of this turn. The Warlock is strong in doing damage, but also hurts itself while trying to do massive amounts of damage. It can be able to get the cards it needs very quickly with its racial kind of, or class ability here, which allows you to take 2 damage and draw a card. So as you saw right there, he did use a weapon that was very strong. Lucky enough, we do have the Tarn. The Tarn warrior is fairly strong. He does have nothing out right now, so I feel comfortable dropping this instead of a taunt creature. It is very nice for us to have taunt and enrage. Enrage will just, if anybody attacks him, or if he attacks another, or anything, like another creature, he will gain 3 attacks. So if we can attack like something with 1 health, he'll just take 1 damage, or if it does 1 damage to him, and we will boost him significantly, which makes the Tarn Warrior a very strong card to have. And as you saw right there, we just attack with the little leper gnome. He did equip a weapon. That is what typically, warriors are known for. So he probably will be arming up, and he'll probably attack, yes. Just so he can kill off that, because he does not want that to come into effect. You saw it go into a rage, but he did do 3 damage to it, which was his health at the time. So we are at 4 right now. Do have 2 of these. I feel comfortable dropping both the Voidwalker, and since we do have 2, it will only get rid of 1, and we will do 4 damage directly to him. It does drop that. We also will use this, lose 2 life, gain, just a little build up for next turn, and we will also attack, just to keep that pressure on him, because if you do not keep pressures on the warrior, then they will just outlast you with their armor stacking. As you can see, which is he is doing very well. So this will be a very good match. Hopefully we can pull some good cards out here to see what we can get. Alright. We can drop that. It'll give us taunt, which will probably make him attack with one of them. I think that will buy us the most time currently. And we'll also just stack up, get some cards ready. 2. I feel most comfortable attacking with the health to get the most damage out of this card. Seeing as in order for him to kill me, he would or to take out my taunt creature, he would have to attack with both of these or use something else in the meantime. So, which is what he's doing. He is attacking probably with both. No, he wants to save that creature, which is a smart idea. Choose an enemy minion and start your turn, destroy it. Can drop that, keep some pressure on him. I feel comfortable dropping this, and then we can boost our currently taunted creature, which will give us a nice little stack up here. And then feel comfortable destroying that creature and attacking his taunt creature. We once again get a little build up here of cards. You know, really easy to get cards build up. And then we're just going to bypass, since that card will destroy next turn. And we have to keep that pressure, you know, with him stacking that armor and those weapons and everything. If you do not keep pressure on the warrior, they will far outlast you. As you can see with him, he's rocking a very large amount of minions. Currently none have taunt, so that may be his downfall here. We're going to hope for our advantage here. He is going to try to take out as many as he can before next turn. So we have 3. We can do it to all characters. So that's 4. I think we're gonna drop this out, and then also keep this in stealth. It will give me 1 health at the end, so I'll bump this up, or one or the other, to 4 or 2-5 or 2, which will be advantage for us. We do have quite a bit of a health advantage, but that can change fairly drastically. But that's all we can do for this turn. And as you saw, it did boost 2-5, so we are currently sitting in a very good position. That may throw a little wrench in it, having such a high taunt creature. We're going to have to wait and see what we can do here. Okay, we can do 4 damage to a minion. We're going to have to see what we want to do here. We want to pop that out. Try to get this guy out of the way. I do feel comfortable if we destroy this, we can take all those off the field, which will be a okay trade, in my opinion. And from here on now, the playing fields are starting to level back out again, so it's anybody's game at this point. Hopefully we'll be able to pull something out. Now that creature card is seen a lot in Hearthstone here. Basically, for every amount of damage, it takes damage, it will gain 3 attacks. So you do not want to just attack it unless you can destroy it. You'll want to kill it, typically with some kind of spell card, and then destroy it that turn. Or else it will just keep getting stronger and stronger. As you can see, he's contemplating. I assume he either has some kind of weapon equip, or he's just going to stack his armor now. So he is at a bypass right now. I don't exactly know. Unless we can start pulling some good cards, he may have the victory here. As you can see right there, whenever he does take damage, it does gain 3 attack. So he is a very strong card, especially I've seen him most successful in priest decks from their ability just to keep adding health and doubling health to him. Alright, his timer is up, so once again we have this. I think our best bet is to drop this, be able to try to put some pressure down. I know he will be able to hit us really hard next turn. Let's see, we can just stall, and then I think we should lose a little health, and we were lucky enough to get a taunt, so that will do some damage, and then next turn if he does try to attack, we'll be able to knock it out with this Hellfire here. Hellfire is a very strong card. Warlocks are most known for doing extreme damage, but also having extreme damage being applied to themselves. So it's kind of a trade-off, and the ability to gather cards quickly for your little strategy that you have set up. So we're going to hope, and he does play another one that is going to be very difficult here. +2 attack and charge. He probably should have just applied that to his other creature. That could have been a mistake on his part. Applying that and then giving it charge, he would have been able to attack quite a bit more. Start off, we'll have 7 there.
Sorry that happened.
We don't really want to. We do want to get definitely rid of his 10 creature, but we only have 3 to the other, and he will be boosted up to 5 after that point. I feel most comfortable with trying to get another card and seeing what it is. Alright, that's really good for us to play out here, and then from here we can start to kind of stack off our mana. So more than likely he will try to attack, regardless it will be destroyed next turn. Warriors are also known to have extremely strong high creatures because of their ability to stall out to get to 10 mana for these high level creatures right here, as you'll see. And he does boost up, but he will be destroyed at the start of our turn. So it is a bit of a stretch here, but we definitely want to put out a high taunt creature, and that's all we're going to be able to do for this turn. Has no advantages of this creature he summoned, just that it has high attack and strength. And this is a very common taunt creature I see. 4 mana for 3/5. It's a good blocker. And he is trying to knock down 2 damage, 2 health. We definitely will want to try to knock off that 6 creature. It's going to cause problems for us. We're able to get 2 chargers. We're not able to place the second one, so we're going to try to whittle him down here. But he may have the victory here. He is starting to stack up that armor, which can be a pain late game with warriors here. And it is starting to get some creatures out, so we are going to have to pull something out here quickly, or else we will be in trouble. This will cause us 8, mana total. We can pop that, get 3. Be able to kill his taunt creature. Be able to do 2. And then we can draw. Be able 2, 2, 4. But if we do that, I don't feel comfortable trying to draw another card. Try to conserve some health here now. But we will pop these in to try to cause some pressure to him. And we definitely want to take out. And we will end our turn there. So hopefully he doesn't summon anything extremely crazy, especially with charge or anything. Well, he does use a spell to give it charge, so he'll be able to do. Well, he did decide to take it out. Instead, he could have knocked me down to 1. 4 damage and discard a card at random. I think our best bet is to use that. I think possibly to kill his creature because we are low on health and we will need to try to draw something. We'll have a succubus. Its effect won't really matter because we have no cards in our hand. It'll give us creature out, and hopefully he will not have a weapon or any charged creatures. But he does have +4 attack, which that will be the end of it, unfortunately for us for this round. No point for him to really armor up, but that's the advantages of those weapons, him being able to attack with them since it is his hero. And unfortunately we lost that one, but I will see you guys next time, and hopefully we'll bring in a win for the Warlock.